Hi everybody, I've arrived safely in Johannesburg. I hope you enjoyed my airport walk. And I'm staying at Alj Guest Country House. It's a wonderful place to stay, very homely. It's like your home away from home. So call them up. I'll leave the information in the description section. And I'm just going to take you for a quick walk around Kempton Park. It is a suburb of Johannesburg. So when you arrive at OR Tambo International Airport, this is a good place to stay. It is close to shopping malls, it is close to the Gautrain, everything is accessible. So yeah, enjoy the walk with me. Let's go. Okay, so I'm staying in Elsjes Guest House. Look at all these old novelty suitcases and everything. It's really cool. I love this door. I said it on the short video too. Love it. And these are actually called, you will see a lot of them here, they're called African lilies. The biological name is Agapanthus africana. It's very common in these parts of the world. This is the dining hall. And it just started raining, but I'm going to walk in the rain to show you a little bit of Kempton Park. This is also a wedding venue. Beautiful gardens. You can say hello to my followers.
Hi. Oh, you live now?
Hey?
Are you live now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hey boy. Okay, so we're gonna walk in the rain. There we go, just close it. The first thing that I realized again being back in South Africa is the smell of the grass and the soil. I don't know, the closest I've ever gotten to that was in Florida, in the States. So it's just got a really specific smell. Even when I'm in other African countries, it doesn't smell like South Africa. When I was a child, we would take these grass and you pull it out gently. Some of them work, some of them don't. Yeah, there we go. And you would eat this little part. It's like you would chew on this when you're hungry. we always used to do that. Okay, so this neighborhood that I'm in is fairly remote, and all these properties, in some countries they call it a stand, in other countries they call it a lot. I'm just going to call it a property, is larger than the norm. So you will see lodges here. It's not your typical residential area that's more compact. Some advice for the roads. When you are a pedestrian in South Africa, even though the law says so, you do not have right of way. Do not challenge the cars. You will not win. Look in all directions. Most people will obey a stop sign and a red traffic light, which by the way we call robots, not traffic lights. Sanibona. Sikona wena njani? Your minibus taxis and your road rage South Africans, which we have quite a few of. South Africans drive very aggressively and they're very impatient people. Everything has to happen right here, right now. So don't challenge them. sissy. In neighborhoods like these, you are safe. They have neighborhood watch. They have cameras up on the poles. You won't find people in the neighborhoods that don't belong here per se. So everybody knows each other. The question always remains, why the fencing? We have a massive amount of unemployed people in South Africa, and this leads to crime. Not so much violent crime, that's a lie. Oh, look at this, this is beautiful. I've been to many countries in the world, and I can safely say, beautiful home, right? I can safely say that I've seen equal amount of violent crime in first world countries than what we have here. However, we have a lot of theft, stealing going along. So if they can steal something that they can quickly sell to go and buy food, they will do so. That's why we have the fencing. Beautiful homes, yeah. Up ahead is a neighborhood that you should typically avoid if you come across neighborhoods like that, simply because 90% of the people in those neighborhoods are unemployed, and you are just a walking target for crime. Just avoid them altogether. That's our minibus taxis that I was talking about. They will pick you up anywhere. The hooting signals where he's going. Every taxi, every route has got a different length horn and hand signal. So if you're a local, it's easy to understand where he's going and if that's the one that you should be taking. So here to the right is the neighborhood that I'm talking about. If you come across these, no need to fear, but just stay clear. Look in all directions before you cross the road. Johnny. Okay. Another tip, always walk facing the traffic. It's very common to get hit from behind if you walk with the direction of the traffic, and just move over to the other side. It's fine to walk in the road. If there is no sidewalk, walk in the road. Oh, look at this bird. Wow. It's better to go off the road if a car approaches. Not all of them will be keen to give you that space to walk. So if you hear the horn of a minivan taxi, don't wave at them, because that's the signal for them to stop and pick you up. Also, when you see homes with signs warning, do know that those dogs have been trained to attack. Mostly when it's larger dogs, they'll be raised a little bit rougher than the norm. You don't want to mess with those. Look at this rhino head, very nice. This must be some sort of lodge. Oh yeah, can you remember the video in Punta del Este is where we saw these are what I was talking about. Afrikanertjies is what we call them. Marigolds. Oh yeah, it's a lodge. Oh, it's a nice lodge. Yeah, look at that head. The rhino head. Very cool. Nice. Okay. So like I said, this is not your typical neighborhood. This is much more secluded, further away from everything. And these neighborhoods usually have a very small shopping mall. We don't call it malls, we call it shopping centers in South Africa. So, with all the basic stuff that you need: food, a clothing store, a pharmacy, ATMs, everything that you need. But if you really want to go bargain hunting, or you have extensive shopping to do, you're going to go into the main city centers, to go to the very, very large shopping centers to get that done. You can hear we're very close to the airport. That was an aeroplane taking off just now. Another question, is it safe to use the minivan taxis? Yes. A few years ago I would say no. However, today it is a safe and very affordable mode of transport. So feel free to use them as you wish. Just make sure you know where the end destination is, coming to think about it. That you don't end up in one of those neighborhoods that you would rather avoid. Yeah, some more African lilies. They're very common in these parts. Oh, there goes an aeroplane. Can you see it? There it goes. Guinea fowls, just for you. I will go in. Look at them. Let me see if I can get my cell phone out. But they run very fast, so they're gonna dodge me. But let's hope. Video. Oh. Let's see if we can get a short film. Nice. It's a pity they're so far away. Hopefully we'll see some more. Hello. Oh, my keys are going lang. Let's see if I can fix it. What's that? Oh no, Roosters. What? Orkney Fells? Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, so far away. Bummer. Let's see. Oh. I shall remain hopeful that we see more of them and that they are closer to me. Okay. So what do you do if a dog comes out running at you? Don't run. Don't lift your arms. Don't open your hands. Just hold a fist out like that. We train them that way, just to smell. Hopefully you'll be okay. If you panic and freak out, yeah, that's not gonna go too well. Sawubona. Sikhona wena unjani? So many airplanes. Climate-wise, this is the middle of summer in South Africa. Johannesburg usually has lower temperatures. There's no humidity here, and a lot of thunderstorms this time of year. You can see all the black clouds. It's very common for this time of year. Because I'm coming from Antarctica, this is quite a shock on my system, walking into this heat. But I will soon climatize and go and enjoy a well-deserved holiday. We call that a bakkie. No matter what language you speak, that's called a bakkie when you are in South Africa. Okay, I need to cross over. Not just yet. Sit. Yep. Do not slip and fall. So small holdings in Afrikaans we call a plot. This is a more Afrikaans neighbourhood. You'll see a lot of Afrikaans words and signs everywhere, and most cultures can understand or speak the language. Again, bakkie. Oh, look at that. Wow. Hi. I'm hoping they're going to turn around. It usually happens. I would like to get a short film of that. We'll keep an eye on them. That was amazing to see. Oh. Ah, no, they're going away. Okay. GP stands for Gauteng province on the number plate. You look at the last two letters to know which province this car is from. You call this a roundabout, we call it a circle. Turn left at the circle. Or when the robot is red, do not cross the road. Oh, this is a hotel and convention center. Okay, nice. Hello, good on you. This must be a school. You know it's school because they will have the emblem of the school in the front always. Oh, that's Afrikaans. Leiding, lig, lewe. Leadership, light, life. That's what it means. This is an Afrikaans school. It's Friday, so after 4 o'clock everybody will start drinking. We have a massive drinking culture in South Africa. Be aware of that. People can get quite aggressive when they are drunk. So this is a typical small shopping center to serve the local community. You can find everything that you need there. Okay, so when crossing the road, please make sure that no car is going to hit you, because you think your light is green. It doesn't work that way. Don't rely on that. Okay. It's just standard shops in here. Nothing out of the ordinary, so no need to walk in there. It's a safe time to go anywhere. It's really busy. People are getting off work. The weekend is starting with a lot of traffic. As long as you make sure you don't get into trouble in the road, it's a safe time to walk for exercise or go cycling. Don't cycle in this traffic though. Use the pavement or cycle earlier or later on. This is a power station. Mona. Good, how are you doing? I don't know if you heard that, but he said shop shop. That means I'm good. Everything's fine. Some South African colloquial language. Very common thing in South Africa is selling livestock. It's a bit of a dump. They do funerals and weddings. That's the first. Well, you can buy whatever you need. there is a cultural system called Labola, where if a man wants to marry a woman, he needs to pay for her in cattle the amount that her father and his family requests. And cattle are very expensive, so sometimes people can stay together for 20 years without being able to marry because he can never afford to pay for her. And the better qualified she is, the more expensive she is. A lot of factors playing a role. That is a traditional cultural system in South Africa. It's not applicable to all cultures, but very common here. That is such an interesting tree, plant, whatever it is. I wonder what it is. Never seen it before. Those birds are called hadidas. It's not that one. Where did they go? Like a large grey bird that make that sound. It's a very distinct sound that they make. And there's a joke that says, why do they shout like that? It's because they're afraid of heights. Because they only make the sound when they start flying. So yeah, just a stupid little local joke. Please don't ever just get into a car with someone in South Africa. It's not safe. Don't do it. Nice place. intersections like these, please do not rely on the traffic lights. Okay. Make sure the coast is clear before you cross. In all directions. Nice. Hey, boy. Oh, these thorns, they are big. Look at this. Okay, you don't want to step in this or get it in your hands. If you see this, make sure you have shoes on. When they go in, you can't just pull them out. As you can see, that some of them can get really thick. Imagine that going into your foot. Yeah, you can see a big one. Here's another one. Look at this. They are massive. Oh, one just pricked me. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Good, how are you doing? Hello. Say hello, YouTube. What's your name? Huh? Bali. Bali. Ah, nice to meet you in Bali. Bye. Okay, and we are back. That was a nice 5K walk. I get some of these grass. There we go. Perfect. Hey boy. Hello boy. Well, I'm all sweaty and hot, and I hope you enjoyed the walk with me. So, I got a little piece of this. My favorite grass as a child. In the video you will hear me speaking a little bit of isiZulu. I grew up in Mpumalanga province when I was a child, so in school we had Zulu as a subject, so I can get by in Zulu. A quick Zulu lesson for you. If you see one person approaching, you say sawubona. It means I am here. That's how you say hello in isiZulu. If you see more than one person, the plural, you would say sanibona. Then how are you for one person, njani. And then multiple people, more than one person, you would say ninjani. Okay, so yeah, when you walk around in South Africa, 56% of our population speak Zulu, so they will understand you. If not, they will understand what you're saying and they will speak to you in English. All right, well, from Kempton Park in Johannesburg, I am back to the airport tomorrow morning for a road trip to a small town in Northwest Province called Potchefstroom. I will grab some footage along the way and then I'll show you the small little town of Potchefstroom. Until next time, bye everybody.